Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Kel, this is Weapons Resonance. We are doing a general tarot reading for Cancer right now. Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for being here. Six of Cups. Beautiful. Looks like it's a return to times gone by. Feelings of respect and love and compassion and friendship, but there is a release here of the old storylines and narratives. Revisiting something from the past, it feels, but with a new lens, through a new lens. New filter, if you like. Guided by the moon. Yes. The inverted polarity, the moon being source masculine, contrary to mainstream storylines and narratives. Meeting masculine aspects of self, definitely through a different polarity, through a different filter. One that feels or seems to have a lot more compassion. Yeah, Six of Swords. Oh, can't quite get the glare off of it. Such a strong focus coming through here. Feeling very, very focused in presence, right here, right now. Not consciously aware of the flow, of the movement, of the transformation here. But it's happening anyway, regardless, not necessarily consciously. Beautiful, Cancer. Beautiful, Cancer. Yeah. There's some kind of shift here from storylines and narratives to just allowing things to be fully present and in the moment, rather than projecting the storylines and narratives and trying to bring that into form or restrict yourself if it's not in form in accordance with the shoulds and shouldn'ts. Knight of Pentacles. Well, upside down. No, right way up. Sorry. The Knight of Pentacles. You're ready to leave home. It feels you're ready for whenever the opportunity presents to move, to undertake this transformation. All right, Cancer, these are really, really beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful frequencies coming through. This clearing or resolution of old frequency sequences. There's such clarity coming in. Let's see here. Got the Two of Swords. This feels like it has a really interesting story, because the physical form here trying to kill the Kundalini, the life force energy that's making its way through the body, trying to kill that, to dampen it, to make sure that it does not come into form, because that's what we've been taught for so long in Western society, at least. But in taking that motion of about to take a swing, about to cause some damage, there is an awareness coming through here. Hang on a minute. This is me. This is of benefit to me. But the surprise is, this is me. This is part of me. This is my life force. It feels like it's very much clashing with those old beliefs and values that came through in the Six of Cups. Wow, Queen of Cups. Definitely talking about the inverted polarity coming through, where the feminine is in form and the masculine is the energy that morphs into a reflection. Yeah. Also interesting here that represented is divine union, your feminine and masculine coming into union. That is definitely what this Two of Swords was bringing, or at least initiating. There is some kind of instinct or intuition coming through about what is unfolding here for you, Cancer. Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah, talking about the, I'm sorry about the glare. Oh, how about down here? Nope. That's about as clear as we're going to get it. This is a significant emotional release coming through here as well. This is quite an intense activation coming through for you, Cancer, because there is some awareness here that everything that you see, everyone that you encounter in the external or the perceived physical reality is actually a reflection of an aspect of you, and there is some strong compassion and radical forgiveness unfolding here. The Sun. There are multiple activations coming through for you, Cancer, that the universe is guiding you through. One most definitely here is the change in polarity. The masculine now moving to the lunar frequencies and the feminine to the solar frequencies. It feels like when you experience this, it's going to feel so much like you. It's going to feel so much like home, so much like love and security. And for me, sitting in that as they're presenting that to me, I'm like, but that's not my experience. So my concept of home is not somewhere necessarily safe or secure or happy. But the frequencies that are coming through are going to bring that sense of home that resonates with the storyline of happiness, contentment, fulfillment, feeling supported, respected, encouraged, assisted, not feeling like you have to work through everything alone, but you have a whole network of support. That's the frequencies that are coming through with your reading, Cancer, particularly when we're talking about the inversion. That frequency just it captures your resonance or awareness of resonance so intensely that you really can't do anything else but just follow that feeling. The mind kind of shuts down completely. I wanted to say overwhelmed, but it's more like the mind is closing, like the mind stops working because it doesn't feel like it has to have control. That sense of safety and security and all of that, the feeling of home is so intense that the mind is like, oh, I don't have to be on guard here at all. So it kind of just allows you to feel and flow through this. So beautiful, Cancer. So beautiful. The Magician. The Magician here with strong, very, very strong Odin frequencies. The Magician here is actually talking about source feminine frequencies as the ignition for this period of transformation unfolding for you, Cancer. There is a level of wisdom here. This is not someone who is new to working with resonance. This is not someone who is inexperienced in the lived experience of things. This Magician frequency is I don't really have a word to describe it. And at the same time, they pulled my focus to Mercury in Virgo. Mercury entered Virgo on the 2nd of September, Australian Eastern Standard Time. And this feels that this is the activation here. Source feminine frequencies activated by Mercury. Wow. And the first chunk of the old is about to be released. And the perspective changes pretty much immediately. There is an influx of light, a very significant light activation on its way to you. I feel like the chunk of the old may already be pretty much resolved by the time that the light activation comes in. So that will be getting you ready for the next process. Yeah. And that sense of just because the intensity of feeling, that sense of feeling at home is so strong. You really are just going through the motions. Sorry, I need to do something about the glare. You just go through the motions of what needs to be done right here, right now, in the moment, because you can't think outside of that, because the mind has stopped working, because it's so relaxed. There's no, your nervous system, therefore, is also incredibly relaxed, because if your nervous system was in any way active, the mind also would be active, trying to protect you, trying to take care of you. Could feel like you're in a state of suspension, perhaps. You could also be having experiences with the light, and with the non-physical, with the energetic realm. You could be finding that everything that you do as you go about your day is now very meditative. It's very zen. Even though you're doing the same things, there is a sense of moving meditation as you functional meditation, if you like, as you just go about doing the things that you need to do right here, right now. Page of Cups. There's so much coming through. There's so much coming through here, because it feels as though these two figures down here are, in fact, this beautiful lady and gent that we started with the Six of Cups. And I think that what's very present in relation to the Page of Cups that's come through is these images, these people, these forms are the result of the acquired beliefs and values. This is what a lady looks like. This is what a man looks like. This is kind of the posture a gentleman takes. So very a full manifestation of acquired beliefs and values. And then the Page of Cups, through this unfolding, through this release, this transformation that's coming, the shift in perspective, there is again a process of learning to love yourself, because there's this discovery of self that goes against all the acquired beliefs and values of how things should look, how people should behave, what their moral code should be, what they're supposed to do in a certain situation, what their partner's supposed to do or what they're not supposed to do, rules, regulations, every which way that you turn, all being challenged through this Kundalini awakening that you tried to stifle back here in the Two of Swords. Something you were so afraid of is turning into something that's just a magical, beautiful, serene meditation unfolding in form. Where did I get that one from? Over there. So beautiful, Cancer. So very, very beautiful. Yeah, coming into the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups at the moment is bringing through divine union, meeting and connecting with the divinity within. just incredibly beautiful. It is an incredibly beautiful process that's unfolding here. If you are wanting a more surface level interpretation, I guess, rather than the spiritual, energetic level, there's some old storylines from the past, some old things that you've projected in regards to potentially a past relationship that you've projected into or incorporated into your concept of friendship, relationship, marriage, those kinds of concepts, what they should look like. There's a revisiting of those concepts around love and relationship that are being challenged because your lived experience, what's coming in is your lived experience, is about to really show you that your experience of love, of feeling loved, of feeling secure, of feeling supported and encouraged, doesn't fit these old stories. It doesn't fit the way you have been taught it should be. Ending with the Two of Cups here is such a beautiful, beautiful outcome because you're coming to inner union through this process, Cancer. This one could be a slow burn in terms of its manifestation form. This Two of Cups kind of indicating a long term. So we're talking around through till February 2026. So that's your reading for today, Cancer. Please do enjoy the unfolding of this. The frequencies are sublime, I want to say. I'm not sure that that's the right word to capture it all, but truly, truly beautiful. Lots of love to you, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.